Hey folks, Malforian here, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be starting a bit of a retro campaign, and we're going to be playing Sid Meier's Colonization. If you've never heard of this game, it was a kind of sister title to Civilization, pretty obvious I suppose, and as you can see from your screen at the moment, this was last updated in 1995. I probably haven't played this since about the 2000s or something. I haven't played it for a long time, but I picked it up on Good Old Games for I think about $2. And I just really fancied playing it again, and I thought we'd just do a little series on the channel, just really to show it off, bit of nostalgia. We probably won't finish the full campaign, I'm going to be honest, because it does take a long time to play, and, you know, I'll probably do about 5 to 10 episodes, just kind of show off the game, bit of nostalgia for myself, and you can kind of see a cool old game, and like I say, you can pick this up super cheap, so if you want to play it, it's not too expensive, and I think you'll enjoy it, so let's get into it anyway. So we're going to start in America. I don't know why, in Civilization I never play on real world maps, but in Colonization I always play on real world maps. I don't know what it is about it, but that's just how it is. And yeah, so here we go, the difficulty. So we're going to do easiest, easy, and I think this is moderate. Do you know what, we're going to play on moderate. I think back in the day I used to play on Governor. I don't think I ever played on Viceroy. We'll play as Conquistador, and we'll see how well we do. It's kind of like the moderate, you know, normal. Like I say, I think I remember most of the mechanics of the game, but if not, we'll learn them as we continue. And yeah, we can choose either England, France, Spain, or the Netherlands. We're going to be England, just because I'm English. We do get a bonus to immigration. France get a bonus to, I think, Native Americans like them more. Spain Conquest, you get bonuses for attacking other colonies and other civilizations. And then the Netherlands trade. I think you start with a better ship and you can trade things without as much punishment. If I remember correctly, I'm probably wrong, but I think that's roughly what they do. Anyway, we're going to be Malforian, we're going to be Walter Raleigh. Bit of a blurb on England, and then yeah, this is our bonus. So playing as England, we only require 2/3 the normal amount of crosses to generate immigrants. So we basically get colonists for free, 2/3 quicker than the other nations. So you'll see that as we get into that. It won't take us too long for us to encounter that mechanic. And then, yeah, the king here just saying, go settle and glory for yourself, but mainly for me. So we'll be doing that. And then there's a little bit of a cutscene here. I can't skip this. Even playing it now, you can't skip it. So we're going to have to just watch this for about a minute or so as it explains kind of the story so far and why we're doing it, I think. And then we'll be getting to the new world, and we'll see where we start. So I think if I remember right, there's 2 starts in the north, 2 in the Caribbean, depending on where you're from, and then I think there's 2 starts in South America, and it is randomized, so you don't start historically where these nations did. We could be in South America, we could be in North America, we could be anywhere, so we'll load in and we'll figure out where we are, and then we'll start our first colony. And then we'll get to it and see kind of what we can do some adventures in Colonization. And I think it's almost there now. One thing I do really love about this game, and I don't really see anywhere else, I think there's a game called Port Royale that does a little bit of this, and that's the trade side of this game. So you have the colony side, you have kind of like the Civ-esque side of kind of city building and things like that. You don't have zone of control or anything. Again, you'll see that when we get into the game. But the one thing I do really love about this game is the trade aspect. So obviously that was a huge part of colonial empires, and it's kind of recreating this game a little bit. We can trade with the new world and the old world, and that's kind of like you make your money that way, and then you can invest that money in different things. So I always love the trade system in it, so we'll get to that probably before too long. So here we are. At the beginning, you start with a caravel, a soldier unit, and a pioneer unit. And that's all you begin with. We've got to build our New World Empire, starting with these 3 units. And we're going to get there as we continue. So let's keep going. And let's find out where we are. So we found New England. And we'll figure out where we are on the map. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, we can start in, you know, anywhere along the eastern side of all the Americas, so we'll try figure out where we are. Let's make landfall. Nothing but rumours. We'll land here, and then to be honest, we might as well send this ship back home. I think. Not 100% sure. Yeah, you know, we might as well send him back home because we'll probably get a free colonist at some point soon. Let's have a little bit of a scout round. Oh, we met some natives. The Iroquois tribe are welcome to, well, welcomes you even. We are a glorious nation of 11 villages. Okay, so we're in North America. We'll say yes, obviously. We're not going to start attacking them straight away. We're not the Spanish. And yeah, to be honest, we're probably just going to build our first colony here, Jamestown. I think that's pretty historically where it was as well. Maybe it's further up the coastline, but I do think it was roughly in this location. And then here we go. This is how cities look in the game. Very reminiscent, I think, of like Civ 1, Civ 2. I think roughly had this. They didn't have buildings like this, but this kind of layout here is probably pretty obvious too if you've played earlier Civ games. Anyway, we're just going to have this guy do food for now. There's no point us investing in any other goods and things like that. We want to start building up our colony as quick as we can. So we're going to do that. We'll do a little bit of exploring with our soldier, but we do want to probably try get a scout as early as we can, much like in Civilization. Having a scout early is kind of what you want to do, because you can find all those goodie huts, all that good stuff, so we'll take a look. And here we go, Continental Congress, much like in real life as well, obviously Founding Fathers. We basically get to choose these. They're kind of like great leaders, whatever they're called in Civilization. And they'll give us bonuses depending on which one we pick. So we'll have a look and see what they do. So this guy, Native Americans no longer demand payment for their land. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We might take that one. Results of exploring lost city rooms are always positive, and all units have extended sighting radius. That's not too bad. That's actually all right. Poor Revere. When a colony has no standing soldiers is attacked, a colonist will take up any stockpile muskets in defense of the colony. That's probably better for late game, because you could stockpile muskets, and then I guess you'd constantly have defenders until the town was taken. So that's probably good, but not early game. We're not going to be attacked that much early game, I wouldn't have thought. Jefferson's presence increases Liberty Bell production of statesmen by 50%. Liberty Bells are basically the mechanic how you get to the point where you can declare independence, which is basically how you win the game. You declare independence, you fight off your home nation, because they sent a massive army to try to take it back, like in real life, and you basically fight them off, and if you win, the game ends, basically. If you lose, well, all your colonies stay under British control. And then William Penn, all cost production in colonies is increased by 50%. Okay, we're going to take this guy, because as the English, as we've seen, we already get that bonus for cross requirements for a free colonist, and this buffs how much cross production we have in our colonies. We don't have any churches yet. I think they're the building that give cross production, but we'll take this anyway, because once we do, that's a really nice bonus. So anyway, we'll head back home, I guess, because there's nothing we can do here. Yeah, we'll do that, so we'll probably get a free colonist before too long, I would have thought. Oh, their capital's actually right next to us. Oh, well, there we go, actually. Yeah, we're going to get some expert ore miners for free. So yeah, we'll do a little bit of exploring. Like I said, I don't think the Native Americans will attack us unless we do something crazy. And yeah, this is what we got. We got no gold. On this difficulty setting, you don't start with any gold. So, I mean, we're just going to have to go back then. We're just going to have to go back. We didn't get no freebies. I think if you start on easy or the easiest, you start with like 1,000 gold, so it's way easier. But yeah, we're gonna have to make our own gold first, which is fine. Oh, we met the Cherokee as well. They're further south than we are. And this really means we definitely want to get a scout as early as we can, because scouts, like I say, can find the goodie huts, and then you just get a good amount of money just from like searching those all the time. So kind of want to get that as soon as we can, but we need something to sell back home. Now, we could, in theory... Oh, actually, do you know what? We could take the tools that our pioneer had and just sell them to the Native Americans. No, that seems like a bad idea. That seems like a bad idea. What have we got here? We've got furs. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll have this chap make coats. Yeah, we'll do this. Because then we can sell the coats for... That can be our first money maker, basically. Converting furs into coats and then selling the coats. Oh, we've already got some more free people. We've got some Jesuit missionaries. So we can actually send those into Native American settlements and then convert them, basically, to our religion. And then every so often they will send us a converted Native American, basically, who joins the colony. As a worker. If I remember correctly... They're not as good at manufacturing jobs, but they're really good at working on the land. So, you know, it's a free settler, so it's basically worth doing. So we'll probably do that. Although I think it does destroy the unit, so we'll have to see. Yeah, we haven't got any money, so we can't do anything else. So we're just going to come back. Like I say, hopefully we can find a hut that gives us some money. That would be extremely useful if we could. And then we've got a nice bit of clear land around us, so we can actually get another settlement in before too long. We don't have to like clear any space out from the natives. I was hoping there was another hut up here. Anyway, yeah, we'll go into the capital with him, and we'll see if we can convert them. I think that's what he does. I don't think he's the person that works in the church. If I remember correctly, I think they're called something else. Anyway, we'll find out before too long. Yeah, we've got 24 coats, so we might as well sell those back home. Because they'll give us a little bit of money. We might be able to buy a scout with that money. I'm not 100% sure how much it will make us, but we'll take a look and find out. Oh, there we go. We've got some Master Carpenter for free. Okay. Yeah, as England, you actually get quite a lot of colonists for free. Yeah, we'll take this soldier back home. Anyway, let's see. Entering an Indian village. Your expedition has reached the village of the Iroquois. This is actually the capital. It's got that like star on it, which means it's their capital settlement. Yes, establish a mission. Let's do it. The Church of Jamestown Mission, founded in spring 1509. The Iroquois approached the religion with curiosity. Yeah, it does destroy the unit, so we could have probably used it in our town, but this way we'll get some free colonists every so often, so it's not the end of the world. The cargo from the New World. This is our first cargo we brought back. Let's see how much it sells for. 264. That's not too bad. Recruit. So this is where we can pay for a kind of a settler to come with us, a unit. We got the last one for free. Like I say, every time we fill the crosses up, we get another one for free. Look at this, so seasoned scouts. This is exactly what we wanted. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Because he can explore the New World for us and hopefully pick us up a bunch of gold. And yeah, we'll just fortify in Jamestown. Like I say, I don't think we'll get attacked, but like there's no point in risking it. We might as well just have him fortified here, especially as we now have a scout to actually scout. There we go, they just keep giving us gifts, which is nice. And then yeah, you're going to stay out here. We've got the Master Carpenter. We don't have any wood though at the moment. And to be fair, we have to get him working as a farmer. Now, one thing that happens is he doesn't lose his specialization, so with him being a Master Carpenter, he's twice as good at doing that job than if another colonist did it. So he doesn't lose that specialization doing something else. So we can just put him here, and then we do end up getting a lumberjack or something and start cutting down some of these forests. We can move him into, I don't know which building it is. This one? Yeah, the carpenter shop. And then he's going to be really good at doing that. He's going to make us a lot of, I think it's hammers that he makes. And we'll be having a good time. So you kind of want to keep these specialists, even if they're not like useful for you straight away. You kind of want to keep them because they will become useful in the future. And then we've brought the colonists here, so we'll just keep sending this ship back. We could explore a little bit more with our ship, but I don't think there's any real kind of need for us to do so this early. We don't really gain anything from exploring with our ship. We could find out where the other nations are, but we might as well just keep going backwards and forwards, just waiting in Europe until we get another colonist, then bringing them as soon as we can. I think once we get Jamestown to like 5, yeah, probably about 5 colonists, we'll probably start our second colony at that point. Oh, there we go. Nice, we found a goody hut already. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got some expert fishermen. Awesome. If I remember correctly, I think you have to build docks first to use them as fishermen, but it doesn't matter. Like I say, it's just another free colonist anyway, so we don't have to worry about it too much. It just means when we do have docks, we will get that full bonus from having them. Oh, do you know what? We should be talking to each village. I keep forgetting about doing that. So there we go. We got this. How much gold do we have? 84. So yeah, we can't really buy anything. We could buy some like trade goods to trade. Hence the name, I suppose. But we'll wait till we have a little bit more gold. To be fair, we'll have the coats to bring back actually next time. So yeah, let's... oh, there we go. We found another hut as well. Let's ask to speak to the chief. peaceful village known for our expert farmers. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So yeah, if we bring a unspecialized unit, so like a free colonist, I think indentured servants are in the game, if I remember right. Anyway, anything that isn't already a specialized unit, we can bring them to a Native American settlement. Oh, they've given us 500 gold. There we go. Thank you very much. That's a ludicrous amount of gold for us to have from an event. Yeah, so we can bring them to a village and they basically learn that skill and then we can bring them back. So yeah, that's actually a really good bonus. I totally forgot about that. So we'll be doing that probably later on in the game. We kind of don't want to not have that unit in our colony just yet, but in the future we'll basically start cycling people in and out to learn some new skills. Because yeah, like I say, if they're just a normal unit, if they're just a free colonist, we might as well have them learn some skill because it doesn't harm them at doing everything else. So, you know, it's kind of a bit of a waste to leave them as free colonists, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see. Actually, I don't think we actually... Oh, no, we have one normal free colonist, actually. So I'm making it sound like everyone's a free colonist. In fact, only one of our people is. Everyone else is a specialist of some kind. And like I say, I don't think he can actually be a fisherman. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, you do need to have docks. So we're going to have him just make food. Again, if we can get this food production up, we'll start making colonists of our own. So that's always better. Anyway, we'll trade this. Oh, no, do you know what we should do? Actually, we'll use the free colonist guy. We'll actually make him that pioneer again, and then he can improve this land, and then that'll make us more food. So it's probably a better way of doing it, actually. Kind of make more food from the same amount of tiles, especially as early on we don't have many colonists, so it's probably the better way of doing it. Let's ask to speak to this guy. So yeah, again, expert farmers, if we brought somebody here, they'll also pay well for cloth, tobacco, and cigars. They'll give us 144 gold. So, as you can see, this scout, what did he cost us? Like 260, was it? Or 160? He's already more than paid for himself, so fantastic so far. Coats have changed. There we go, we've got some indentured servants. So we'll bring them back with us. So basically every time we come here and go back, we basically at the moment have a colonist waiting for us. So yeah, we want to chop down this tree. Clear forest, there we go. And then we'll leave like 2 of them up. We've got some hills here, so I think we get ore from those. So that's a pretty good start. And then we have the beaver here for getting more furs. This is actually a really good starting location for us. So I'm pretty happy with where we started. And then we'll probably settle... Oh, do you know, if we settled here, we'd have 2 things of fur as well. So we could make loads of fur coats. So we'll sell these. Nearly 500 gold. Not too bad. We've got over 1,000 gold now. Is there anyone else good to hire? Petty criminals? Why would you ever pay for petty criminals? We're going to pay for these farmers, though. There we go. Let's go back. Pick this up. So yeah, we'll take those 2 to Jamestown, and then I think the next time we get a unit, we'll found a new colony. I think that's what we'll do. We'll start building up our colonies. They gave us 6 coats. Okay, I'll take that. Let's see what's in here. Nothing but rumours, so nothing exciting was in there. Do we want to head north? Do you know what? We might just head north and then kind of loop all the way back round to the bottom. And we haven't met any of the other nations yet, so I guess no one else started kind of close to us, because I would imagine they'd already have found us if they had. Oh, there's another hood up there. Fantastic. Oh, there we go. The Arawak raiding party wreaks havoc on the Spanish colony of Isabella. Arawaks. I can't remember where they are. I'm going to be honest. Maybe in the Caribbean? I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. So the king here is coming to say, hey, I'm going to increase your tax rate by 1%. It starts at 0. And I'm going to increase it by 1% to 1%. And if we say no, we have to throw the Jamestown food party. Now, what this does is we don't get the tax increase. We upset the king a little bit, so I think he increases the size of his army a little. And then we can't trade that resource back home. So with food, it doesn't matter, because we're never going to buy and sell food. I don't think I've ever bought and sold food in all the time I ever played this back in the day. Not that I can remember anyway. But this is a difficult decision later on if, say, he wants to increase the tax rate by, I don't know, like 7 or 8%, and it's coats. You've got to think like, well, Do I want to pay 7% on everything I trade back home? Or ban coats? Because, like, for us, it looks like coats are going to be a major kind of production for us, where a lot of our money's going to come from early game. So we'd have to kind of weigh up then if we wanted to say no or yes. Anyway, it's 1%, so I'm just going to say yes anyway. I know we're never going to trade food, but we want to kind of keep that, because he might come back to us and say, I want to increase it by 5%, and it'll be a food one again. So then we would just say, yeah, well, no. Ban food, but it's fine, because I don't want to pay 5%. So it's not worth kind of taking the hit over 1%. So we found some trinkets worth 100 gold. Well, you know, not too bad. Oh, hello. We met the Sioux. Yeah, we will visit your villages. Pioneers cleared the forest of Jamestown. 20 lumber added. Oh, actually, that means the this guy could come and make some stuff. Do you know, I don't think anything is that cheap. Yeah, docks is 52 hammers. Do you know, we will actually build a docks first, because we do have the expert fisherman, so he'll make loads of food from here. How much was it, though? 52? Yeah, so once we have more than 52 wood, we'll switch him into making those docks, basically. Oh, yeah, we have this servant. And this master farmer. Do you know what? Actually, let's just switch him to doing this now, because we'll put the master farmer working on here, because he's making 7 food, which is awesome. We'll have this guy making food as well. And then once we, like I say, once we've got the fisherman in there, that's a good base amount of food. And then we can probably start making more furs and some other stuff as well. So we'll do this. Sure, we might as well take these little bits of coats. Kind of, we'll take this ore as well, because I don't think we're going to use that for anything anytime soon. So we might as well just trade it now, get that little bit of extra money, and then we can reinvest that in something in the future. Let's go back to England. See what we can... Actually, no, let's go... Doesn't matter. Too late, I pressed the button. I meant to move and then talk to them, so that we wouldn't end the turn there, but it's fine. We can head down here and see what's in this hut. They're all moving around. I did notice we're actually annoying them with the location of our settlements, even though we weren't at the beginning. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Anyway, yeah, let's keep going along the Pacific Northwest. We're almost in now. Arawak's raiding party wreaked havoc in the Spanish colony of Isabella, so they're not having a good time at all. Right, let's sell this. 268, that's not too bad. And then 100 gold. Like I say, that 100 gold might buy us something. We got these criminals. Like, I don't want criminals. 3 colonists, 5 brand preachers. Okay, they're the ones that make cross production. If we have churches. I'm going to buy this. Actually, what's the next one? Veteran soldiers? Wow. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Let's go. That's really good, because you get the muskets for free, basically. And he's a veteran soldier, so he's better than a normal soldier. And we'll use them to found our next colony. And like I say, I think we'll found it up here, so we can get both of these fur production. James has run out of lumber. Yeah, because he's just so quick at doing this. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I accidentally clicked him into here. What we'll do is we'll get him chopping some lumber down. And then we can kind of switch him over after a while and get him using that to finish everything else. Asked to speak to the chief. 176 gold. Nice. How much gold have we got? We've got nearly 1,000 gold. That's not too bad. The Iroquois tribe has fallen upon hard times, does not have enough food. Do we want to basically give them half our food? I'm going to say yes. I don't want to upset them this early on. William Penn has joined the Continental Congress. Awesome. Look at him there with his spade. I don't know why he's got a spade. No idea. It's probably a historical reason for that, but there we go. Yeah, I think we will found a colony up here. And then we can get them making loads of furs. It's going to be awesome. And then we'll probably look at settling further south. Actually, down here, look at this. We get lumber, and then whatever this gives us. What is it? Game. I imagine it gives us more furs. Maybe more food. Maybe more food. So yeah, we'll definitely settle probably here. And see what they can give us. Right, let's go over here. How many tools has he got left? 60. So I think each action takes 20 tools, so we can get quite a few things out of him. And we're going to choose the next one. So I think some of these have changed. Yes, it has, because DeWitt, trade with foreign colonies is allowed. In addition, foreign affairs report becomes more revealing, so I guess we can find out more stuff about our fellow adventurers. Lost City rumors. John, we might take that if all the rest of these aren't good. Yeah, this was on here before. We didn't have this guy. All missionaries function as experts. We're not going to be doing missionaries that much at the moment for that to be worth it. It's not worth using up colonists to do that this early, I don't think. So do you know what? I'm actually going to take Hernando de Soto, because he's going to make these Lost City rumors always good, and we can see further. I don't think it means all of these, you know, the goody huts as we call them in Civilization parlance, whatever it's called. But I think like the Lost City ones where they give you like 4,000 gold and things like that are the ones that are going to be better. If it is all of them, that's actually amazing, but I don't think it is all of them. That seems like it would be way overpowered, so we'll soon find out. Anyway, yeah, we're going to do some more clearing. We're not going to clear all the forest, but we'll clear one more tile, and then we will probably finish using our pioneer. Let's see what's in here. Oh, the Fountain of Youth, okay. You've discovered a Fountain of Youth. Rumours fly in Europe. Immigrants line the dock to seek perpetual youth in the New World. I mean, you would do, wouldn't you, if it was true? So what do we get? Oh, we get some more free colonists. Okay, we'll take... Oh, the Master Fur Traders. That means we can turn more furs into coats, I believe. Can we get more? Okay, cool. Oh, we get even more? Sure, we'll take these scouts, because if we have 2 scouts, we can explore twice as quick. Okay, we get even more things. Okay. More? Even more? Okay, we get loads of free colonists. Wow, there's even more of them. Okay. What do we get there? Like 8 free colonists? That's actually awesome. We can make another settlement then. So we'll probably send like half of them up to the new one that we're building. And then we'll probably start our second colony down here. With that many, we might as well get the ball rolling as quick as we can on these other colonists. Alright, yeah, let's build this. Plymouth. We don't want you doing this. We want you making food. Because, yeah, we don't need the fur production stuff going just yet. And then this soldier will go explore this ruin. And then we'll send him back to defend that town. Anyway, let's keep exploring the west coast. We found 100 gold. Again, can't complain. 100 gold for basically... Yeah, look at all these. Look at all these people waiting on the docks. Okay, well, we know what he's going to be doing for a while. He's just going to be coming backwards and forwards, bringing these chaps to the New World. Actually, yeah, we need to explore further north as well, but we'll do that later on. It's going to give us 6 coats. Not too bad. Oh, we met the Apache with 7 camps. Send your wagon trains to us. We haven't got any wagon trains yet. They're kind of basically, I don't know, internal boats is probably the easiest way to describe. They basically work exactly the same way as boats, but obviously on land. Wait. We found another Fountain of Youth? We just found one. We found 2 in a row? That's actually insane that we found 2 of these in a row. Well, I guess we're just going to get a load more free people. We might get a 4th colony going. I don't want these petty criminals, so we're going to have to just leave them at the bottom. Yeah, look, that's crazy. That's actually insane. Yeah, we're going to make like 2 more colonies then. We might as well. That's crazy. 2 in a row is... Yeah, that's actually madness, but you know what? We're not going to complain. That's going to give us a really nice bonus at the beginning. Oh, there we go. We found another goody hut. Let's fortify you in Plymouth. And we had so many of them. Actually, the indentured servants, I think, that we had to choose. We might arm them and make them soldiers. Let's keep going. Actually, we need to head this way to find that ruin. 20 lumber taken from there, so we can then start turning that into farmland. And yeah, Plymouth here. Do you know what? Let's get this guy. He's a master. No, actually, we should send him to Jamestown. Because then he can make lumber. The carpenter can make hammers. All in all, that's going to be a good time. And what was this guy? He was an ore. Wait, didn't Jamestown have ore as well? Oh, wait, do you know what? We're actually going to take both these to Jamestown because they're going to be super useful in Jamestown. Can we make them, like, board the ship? Can Can we, like, tell them to go on the ship down here? Oh, okay. I guess we'll move the ship, and then we'll move the units onto it, I suppose. So yeah, I was going to use these in Plymouth, but yeah, we'll take them to Jamestown just because they're exactly what we need in Jamestown. So it is a little bit different to like Civilization, where you don't really have this kind of mechanic of like certain units are good at certain things. It is a little bit different in this game, but I like it. I actually really like how it makes you think about where you're going to take your, you know, your units basically and where to use them. So yeah, at the moment this guy is chopping down wood, so we're going to make him make hammers, because he's going to make 6 instead of 3 if it was a base unit. And then we can have this guy chopping down wood. Now he's going to chop down 12, so he's still twice as good as this guy is, but we can upgrade the carpenter's shop, I believe. Well, he's building the docks at the moment, so we'll leave it, but I think we can upgrade this to something better. And then we've got the ore, so he can actually start making ore as well. And then what we'll do is we'll switch him to making tools after... Oh no, we already have an ore guy here. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, guys. We'll just leave them all here. We'll just have Jamestown really good this early on. So yeah, nice. We'll do this. We'll take these back to the old world, and then we will... oh, actually, can we buy another ship? I can't remember how much ships are. That's not what I meant to press. I meant to press this. Purchase. Caravel is 1,000. Joe, I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy one, yeah. It's a bit of money, but we can get these units, you know, to the... We've got so many of them now backed up. We kind of want to get them here as soon as we can, so... yeah, anyway, let's go back to the... to the new world. We'll speak to this chap. He's going to give us maps of nearby lands. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh yeah, actually we had some seasoned scouts, didn't we? We should drop them off in like South America or something to do some exploring. Oh, here we go. They've come to join us as converts. So that's our first convert. So we'll actually probably send them north, because Jamestown with 7 people is probably plenty for now. But yeah, let's go get... No, don't attack them. Oh yeah, they appeared right in front of us. Nothing but rumours. Oh, there we go, yeah, so... I don't know what these have as a... We see what they do? But it doesn't matter. We'll send them to Plymouth, and then we'll have a look at what they do. Because they could be doing something useful up here. We don't really need them in Jamestown at the moment. We probably need to specialise it a little bit more. Here we go, another food party. So he wants to increase it by 2% to a max to now be 3%. So I'm going to say it's fine. Obviously, we don't want this raising too much, because obviously once it gets like 30-40%, it's taking so much of your money. You know, you don't want to be doing that. Although, to be honest, you kind of, I think, get to a point where it kind of becomes self-sufficient, so you don't need to do as much trading, if I remember correctly, anyway. Give us 100 gold, basically. It's not too bad. So yeah, we've got these fishermen and indentured servants. They can go into Plymouth. And Plymouth's going to grow pretty quickly. Pretty nice, to be honest. And yeah, we'll sell these. Sell these. I think these ones will actually just found our next colony. So, what are these indentured servants? Yeah, let's arm them with muskets. And then we'll take these. And then we can found our next colony with those two, and it'll already have a defender in there. Lumber is full. Are we actually... Yeah, we are cutting it down. So what we'll do is we'll move him into the carpenter's shop. And then when it says we've run out of wood, we can basically just move him straight back. And we'll do that for now. I think that's a pretty good way of doing it. I think we're at the Great Lakes, so I don't think we're missing anything around here. He's done all of this. Joel, we'll send him into Jamestown, see if there's anything he can be useful with. And then in Plymouth, we'll put these people to use. So he's an indentured servant, so yeah, as you can see, if we try and make him do a manufacturer's job, he's actually 1 worse than everyone else. He does 2 cloth instead of 3. So we'll just have him making food. And then we got the fisherman. We don't have any docks, so... John, let's just get him making coats as well, because we have these base 3 furs that we're going to make anyway, so might as well do that. I don't think we have anything to trade. We don't. So we'll move him down to Jamestown in a second. And there we go. We got our docks down here. Fantastic. So we got our... I think this is our fisherman. Yes. So yeah, he makes 6 food. 6 fish, but basically it's all just food. And 6, I thought it would be more than 6, but I guess not. Do you know what, 6 is not too bad. It's twice as good as he was making on the land. So we finished the docks. What should we build next? Do you know what, I think we'll build the church, because then we make more of these crosses, which means we get more free colonists. Not to be mistaken with the actual units called free colonists, but we get free, you know, people to bring with us. So we'll build a church, then we can get him, you know, teaching things, teaching religion, etc., and having a good old time. We'll get him making some food, I suppose. Why has this gone red? Have we got too many people? Yeah, this lowered to 5. It was 6 before, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay, this all went down. Is it because we had too much, like... So this is like independence further. I guess if it gets too close to 100, it actually negatively affects our units. I think it's because we've built too... Like, we've got too many people here too early, I think. So actually, we won't use him in there. We'll send him somewhere else. And then, yeah, we'll keep heading south, see if we find any more goody huts. And you can go back to... Actually, no, you go to Jamestown and pick up some stuff to go trade. And then actually, we're at the half-an-hour mark, so we're actually going to finish the episode at this point. Pretty good point as well. You know, we haven't done too bad at the beginning. We've explored quite a lot. We haven't made any crazy amounts of money, but we've done enough to kind of keep us ticking over. We've got, what, 2 colonies now? We're going to easily have 4 next episode, I think. So we're definitely going to found, I think, another 2. And then we'll see how we're doing with the amount of people we've got kind of still to come with us. I kind of want to get them to like 4 or 5 and then build the next one. And then we'll kind of see how we're doing. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I say, a bit of a retro game. I'm not sure how many of you will have seen this game. I used to love this so much. I played this so much when I was young. And I just really fancied doing it on the channel. And like I say, we'll probably do like 5 to 10, probably nearer to 10 episodes, just to really show you how the game plays. And then, I don't know, if we're really enjoying it, we might continue. But that's the current plan, just to kind of showcase the game a little bit on the channel. But yeah, if you're new here, I usually play historical titles, news videos, cover dev diaries for games such as Crusader Kings. But yeah, so subscribe if that's your kind of thing. But we'll leave there for today, and I'll see you in the next one.